Right, it says I'm live. I'm just having some trouble whether, I don't know whether I am actually live or not, because I randomly created like 3 different events and I don't know which one is the correct one to be in. So I don't even know whether I'll get any viewers on this or not. But if I am live, then I'm live, then this is live, but I don't know. It says I'm live, but I don't, oh yeah, we've got a couple of viewers now, so I think it's live. I think it's cool. I think we're cool. I think we are cool. Let's see if we've got anyone in the chat. Oh no, we've got 7 people watching, so I think maybe it's live properly. I don't know. But it was just weird. I was having some trouble. Oh, there we go. We've got loads of people in the chat. We've got Car Boot Collectors. We've got Crap in the Attic. We've got Jay Resells. We've got Adam Kelsey. We've got Andy Robinson. Soul Damn Funky was in there first yet again. Vintage Coat Baby. Baby in the Navy. Lol. God, we've got loads of people joining. We've got, it's like yesterday again. Loads of people joined really early on yesterday. Southwest Sellers. Hopefully you can achieve your, what is it, 5 or 10 listings you do when I'm doing this show. We've got Philippa in there. We've got Ryan Senior. Which one day? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, as you can see, I got a coat now. Some of you will recognize this coat, actually. 1 second, I'm going back onto my little thing here. Some of you will recognize this coat. I don't know whether you will, but can anyone guess where, if you think you've seen this coat, you might not, but if you think you've seen this coat, where have you seen it from? Because this coat has been hanging around the reselling community. So yeah, where do you think you've seen this coat, if you think you have seen it? Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk about that, Car Boot Collectors. I have on a TV show. Oh, you've seen it on a TV show? Oh, no, it didn't come from that. Adam Kelsey. Are you cold, Ads? Got your jacket on? No, the reason why I've got this on is just, and it is a really bulky big coat, but the reason why I've got this on is just to show you the coat. But I do like it. 1 sec, let me... I got an auction to go to tonight, Jay. Cool. Done my listing already, Ads. Listed all my stockpile glass Christmas baubles. Oh, wow, cool. I've not thought about that. I was around my friends yesterday after I did the live stream, and he was talking to me about like Christmas lights and that sort of stuff. But I don't know. Has anyone else done Christmas lights? Because I don't know. It's just an extra thing for me, you know. I've not got enough to do. But Do It Yourself Lifestyle says, where you get it from, how much, and when. Right. So I'll tell you. No one's actually guessed this or anything, but this coat was pictured in the UK reselling group by Amelia Resells, or Amy May Resells, or whatever she's called now. And she pictured it. I saw it on the UK reselling group, and I thought, I like that coat. I like that coat because, as you all know, I want to do a full rainbow suit and like a full rainbow coat. But to get that, I want to go down to London and I want to get it done properly, like for a very expensive amount of money, you know, custom tailored, custom done, really, you know, a nice thing. But I wanted something like for the few years before I actually get that, right? And I quite like this. It's a bulky one because it's like a skiing jacket. And I actually really like the colour. I like the black. You're probably not going to be able to see it in full force on this webcam, but with the lighting and stuff, it doesn't really bounce off. But no, I really liked it. So I won't be saying how much I've paid because I don't know whether Amy would like me to say that or not. But yeah, a private message her. I don't even know whether this is allowed. Like, is it a rule of the UK reselling group? But I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to buy and sell. But I went behind that rule, I went round that rule and PM'd her anyway because I had to have this coat. And yeah, we made a deal and she was really, really good about it. And yeah, I got it really, really quickly. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Ads, did you say you are switching your local Christmas lights on? No, I didn't say. No, I just meant like sell. Sorry, I don't think I was specific, but actually selling Christmas lights at Christmas time. I don't know. Rules are to be broken. No, rules are made to be bent or bended or whatever the phrase is. I don't know. But you can bend. That's it. Bend the rules. That's it. Bend the rules. Rules can be bent, but don't don't completely break them. That's the way you get around things. And I kind of bent the rules a little bit there because I didn't directly say on the post. I didn't say on the post, I want to buy this. I actually went around the rules a little bit, but well. Break them and make your own rules, lol. So, lot to talk about in this episode. I want to see lots of questions, lots of reselling related questions in the chat, and I will get round to them as well if we have time. So obviously, today I'm going to talk about the Thursday Talks 100th episode giveaway. And obviously you can see in the title, I put a question mark next to giveaway. Don't know whether I'm going to do one or not. What do you guys think? I think it might be a good idea. I don't know what I'm going to be giving away. If anyone has any suggestions, if anyone has any comments relating to that, then please fire away. But just note that I'm not going to be giving away a brand new, I don't know, like Audi 8 or whatever they're called, Audi R8 or something. I'm not doing that, so don't make silly suggestions. But, I mean, what sort of theme of item do you think it might be good to give away? Maybe it might be a good idea to give some packaging away. I've done that in the past. Maybe some saleable stock, like a mystery box of saleable stock. That might be something. Maybe even just money if I can afford to do so. But, you know, just some suggestions would be good. Give away all your board games you don't want. No, I'm not giving away like sticky stock. That's just unfair. But you know, I mean, unless it was to someone I really disliked or something. But I don't think there's anyone like in the community who I like actively really dislike. So I don't think I'd do that anyway. We've got Kirsten in the chat. Hi there. We've got Peter A in the chat as well, and we've got Derek Suter has joined us as well. Mystery box sounds cool, so I might do something like that. But to be honest, if I put some half decent stuff in the mystery box, it's probably going to cost more than me just doing like a monetary giveaway, you know. But if I was to do a giveaway with cash, I wouldn't do cash. What I'd do is I'd request PayPal. You know, I'd get the winner of the giveaway to private message me. I'd then get their PayPal email and just transfer it that way if I were to do cash. But I don't know. But if I've got the stock, I might do like a little mystery box. I mean, it's better because it's actually a tangible item, something to look forward to. But yeah, first prize, dinner/tea with ads. Second prize, dinner/tea with Danielle. Oh, I told you, didn't I? I told you. Every week now, we're going to have a comment about Danielle. It's terrible. A day with ads for the winner. I could do like... I don't know, I could do something like that. I could do like a reselling charity shop run type idea or something. I don't know. Yeah, there's Philip has just said it, charity shop trip with ads. There's so many ideas. So yeah, I'm glad you're all giving me some ideas. Find a quirky antique or something. Yeah, that's a good one, Kirsten says. So yeah, that's something I'm going to be looking into, maybe a giveaway for the 100th. I'm not sure. I mean, I want to get some guests on. I've talked about that in the past, but I'm still not sure. I've still got so many different ideas with it, and I'm just not sure. First prize, dinner and /tea with ads grandparents. That'd be a good one. Get rid of your chemicals in a bottle. Yeah, that'd be good. I could do that, but I mean, then I'd have to blooming post it out. I don't know whether you're referring to the giveaway there, or whether you're just saying get rid of it. But no, if I did that, I'd have to post it out, and I don't want to post it out. But yeah, I do need to get rid of that in some way, or at least just sell it somehow, because it's just hanging around. To send a massive box from Canada to the UK is ridiculous, as it's around $700. You know, if people watch Carabung Collectibles YouTube page. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be doing international, I don't think. I don't have a ton of people internationally who watch this channel. I think I have a couple. I have one person from Hong Kong, I believe. Is it Red Rockets or something? I don't know. I have Pommy Pickers, who is Australia. I have Lonnie Garage Flips, which is America. And I have a few other guys from America, I think, watch the channel. But I don't have loads. I mean, that's just the people in the chat who I can see. Obviously, there's people who don't, you know, actively participate in the chat who are watching my channel. So, you know, there might be a few more than that, but I think, where else did I had someone from somewhere else as well once, I think. I don't know. Auction an item to go ads. Oh yeah, I could do an auction thing. I could do, because they're doing that over in America. I know Dwayne's doing that over in America, but I don't know. That could be an idea. Have a little, you know, auction item. David talked about that actually as well. First prize, your PayPal email and password. Oh yeah, I'm going to go for that one, definitely. Yeah, I was joking. No way, not doing that. Bloody hell. Right then, I watch from the Wirral. There we go. That's somewhere different. We've got Natalie Resells in the chat. Hi there. So that's the giveaway. I've talked about my new coat. So yeah, I'm going to do something like that for my 100th. Now is on to the boring stuff for about 5 or 10 minutes that I mentioned yesterday, following on a little bit from yesterday. 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not going to be longer than that. I'm not going to ramble on it any longer than that. But I just want to show you what I've been thinking about the last 12 hours or so, and now what I've come up with in terms of my getting perspective and getting focus. And then after that, after I've done that, we will then get on with some questions in the chat and have a right old laugh. But I wrote down a few different things. So I'll just quickly blast through these. And this is what I'm thinking I need to do, right? Because I think I've got too much going on at the moment and not enough focus. So number one is to be more social. Right? That is a big thing for me. I need to be more social. Number two, unfortunately, well, I've not even done numbers. I've done asterisks. But I'm going to say number 1 and 2. I've spelt it wrong, but I've put rain in YouTube. Now, I was pretty firm on that yesterday. But after more of a think about it, I don't think I want to rein in YouTube too much, because it gives me something that is I love, that I absolutely love. So I may not rein it in any, but what I will say is to give me more focus and to give me more perspective. I think that when things are getting a little bit on top of me, there may not be a video. So, for example, if on a Thursday things are getting on top of me, or if on a Wednesday I know that the Thursday I've got a lot to do and I really don't feel I can do a video on that day, I will update you on my Facebook page and I will say, sorry guys, but there won't be a video today. I'm not going to be specific in saying I'm scrapping YouTube. I'm not going to be specific in saying I'm doing more videos or you're losing any videos, but I think that there needs to be a bit of something focused on YouTube in terms of when, you know, to get this focus on my business, on back on eBay and Amazon, and really focusing on 1 or 2 key things in my business that make me money. I need to have that little bit of time away from YouTube, and YouTube needs to be that thing that drops a little bit. So I'm not saying anything as of yet, but I'm just saying every now and then there might not be a video if things, you know, if I feel like my business needs, you know, eBay or Amazon need me more. So that was one thing. The next thing is either stop putting a lot of time into, or stop doing full stop as many side projects, and then focus again. This is all about getting perspective back to eBay and Amazon. I want to get back to eBay and Amazon, so that and really do those 2 things really well. And that started today. I've actually got on my bed, I don't know, well, you won't be able to see this, but I've actually got 30 items all prepped, sorted, ready. Well, there's a couple that aren't prepped, but the majority of them are sorted and prepped and ready for photography. And they're hopefully, if I can get my arse into gear, all 30 of them are going on eBay today. So that'd be really good. And they're all over £10 items. Some of them are 15 quid. There's probably nothing over about 30 quid, because I'm doing all my higher value electronics tomorrow. I've got a massive stack of electronics to do tomorrow. And there's like about 10 items that are between 30 and 50 quid. So there's almost like 500 quid worth of stuff in that pile of electronics. So that's a big one. And get back focused, get that perspective on eBay and Amazon. Next big one that I've told you that I need to do, right? Then is have a day off. So that's it now. Every Saturday I am having a day off. That is it. Every Saturday. I don't care how you know, how sort of fidgety I get with my fingers and thinking, oh, I want to be doing work, I want to be doing work. I'm going to push through that, and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to try and get some more activities involved. I'm going to try and be more social, and Saturday is going to be my set day off. Now that's it. That's it now. Saturday, I've said it. That's it. Saturday is my day off. So Saturday this week, and it really, I'm like on the fence about this. I'm like, should I do it? Shouldn't I? Because I know that on Saturday I'll be like, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. So the whole plan about having the day off is I need to get a hobby, another hobby, so then I'm not thinking about work on that day. I'm just doing my hobby and I'm enjoying it. So that's it now. Starting this Saturday, I'm off. I'm off, me. And you know what I said to myself last night? I said, you know what I'll do? I'll vlog my day off so that then people know that I've had a day off. But if I vlog my day off, then I'm thinking about YouTube, and then ultimately I'm thinking about reselling. So even when I'm trying to have a day off, it's like I still like want to gravitate back towards that. But that's it. So I've got to be harsh. I know I'm speaking very loudly and very bold, but I've got to do this to myself. I'm my own boss. I've got to be harsh with myself. I've got to be like the guy above me who is shouting at myself in one respect. So focus on future plan, not plural, not future plans, plural. So have one focused idea, which I have already got as a future plan. And obviously eBay and Amazon are still right there as my main two focuses. But I also have that one future plan in mind. But don't, and this is what I've been doing recently, don't try and veer off into other avenues and do all these other different things, because they'll come in time. If I want to do those, they'll come in time. But what I need right now is to focus on two things, which is my eBay and my Amazon, and my future, and my one future plan. And my one future plan. And if plans change a little bit along the way, that's perfectly fine. But I need to have the focus to begin with. So that's what I'm doing with that. Get regular advice from the community, the reselling community, and family. And what I mean by that is not being afraid to ask for help, not being scared to, you know, ask people on a one-to-one basis or on, you know, more than one-to-one basis about things that I'm struggling with or stuff like that, because I tend to bottle things up a little bit. And I do tell you guys a lot of the problems I'm having and things like that, but I do cage up about certain things, and I feel like I need to do that to then, that'll only help me as well. And it'll only help me grow as a reseller. So that's another one. Focus less on, I know this one's going to sound counterproductive, but focus less on potential monetary rewards and more on living life. I started reselling because I love the job, right? And I've got blindsided or blindsighted. I don't know which one's right. Someone will tell me in the chat. But I've got blindsided. I think it's blindsided. I've got blindsided by money, right? And that's not what I set out to achieve. I set out to achieve something that can make me a decent wage, but I can be comfortable in doing, right? That's what I set out to achieve. Start of my journey. That's all I wanted. Something that I can be comfortable in, that has a lifestyle, and that makes me enough to obviously then, you know, pay a mortgage on a house and that sort of stuff, and pay my bills and live a good life. So, you know, and a good life for me is just, you know, good food every now and then, but I'm quite happy to have lesser quality food, you know, most of the time, because I'm not that bothered. But, you know, and provide for my family and stuff like that. That's a good life and a good income, you know. That's the kind of level I want. So I need to focus a little bit less on that, because I know, I'm confident myself that I'm going to really, really do Q4 to the best of my ability, and I'm going to make good money anyway. So there's no point in me stressing about it. There's no point in me going over the top about it. There's no point in me speeding up the gears. You know, I think I need to pump the brakes a little bit, push on down on them brakes, and just live life, enjoy the job, and just let it flow. And I know that I'll do well in fourth quarter anyway. So that's that one. So it's just, you know, more about slowing down, living life. I know this is kind of a rant, but it's kind of a positive rant. But anyway, oh, and I put in brackets here, money doesn't buy happiness. Good quote, that. And then that's it. And then the only other two I put are coat, because I was going to show you my coat, which I have done, and TT giveaway. So, you know, Thursday Talks giveaway. So I'm done. So, hi all, good topic ads. Important to keep focused on what's important. Well, I did my stream yesterday and I got a bit carried away and I got very passionate and stuff like that, which is not a problem. But I feel there was plenty of people in the chat who gave me great feedback, some constructive criticism, some help, all that sort of stuff. And I feel that those people have really helped me. And now I feel like this is what I'm doing. This is the focus I need to be at. So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm being a bit harsh with myself, but I'm also being lenient with myself in the terms of, you know, trying to make myself relax and trying to have a day off and things like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I wanted to get it all out on camera, spill it all out to you guys. And then if I don't do these things, at least I've got this video to refer to. And, you know, I can also come back to you next week saying, oh, I had a lovely day on Saturday. I did this, I did that, or whatever. And, you know, hopefully I won't do any reselling stuff. And I can, you know, I think the first week on the Saturday, this Saturday is going to be hard for me. But if I can find something to do, whether that's going out, doing some tennis or whatever it is, I don't know, just some sort of hobby or exercise or whatever, go out with my friends, that sort of stuff, then I will forget all about reselling for that day and it'll be good. It'll be a good thing for me. Yeah, so hi Z, hope you are listing all those goodies while you are here. Oh yeah, you got to get listing. You got to get listing, Z. Peter Ray says, get a GF. That's another thing, but that comes under be more social. I need to even be more social to be able to get a girlfriend. So that is one. Anyway, let's leave that now because I did enough ranting on that yesterday and I did enough going all over the place yesterday and it wasn't a very focused video. I was just randomly shoving a load of information at you and I don't want to do that again today. I want some good content for you guys. And so therefore, you know, get some questions in the chat from reselling and all that sort of stuff, and then we can have a good little laugh as we normally do. So, Peter Ray, ads life will end. What? What do you mean ads life will end? What do you mean ads life will end? Oh, you mean, is that a joke? Is that a joke from getting a girlfriend and you mean ads life will end? I think it's a joke. I'm a little bit slow. Do you guys prefer sending abroad yourself or GSP? I've still not got my own international shipping. I need to do that. And again, if with this newfound focus and newfound perspective, I think that I'm gonna crack down on that as well and get that done, because all I need to do is look at I can do some generic international shipping prices actually. And, you know, for a certain size and weight and stuff, I can do generic sort of flat rate shipping costs so that then I'm covering myself wherever it goes to in the world and stuff like that. But I need to look into that properly. I need to have a think about that because that's going to obviously help my sales. And then that's going to mean that obviously I get more money from maybe on Amazon. So yeah, I do GSP. I do a fair bit with GSP, probably about 20 to 30% of my items are going GSP. I'd say at least, I'd say 20. I'd say a strong 20 because when I have like say 5 to 10 parcels, well, say I have 10 parcels, I would say, yeah, I'd say at least 2 are going GSP, if not sometimes 3 or 4. So yeah, I'd say maybe a strong 20. He would be like the Harry Enfield character, get a GF and become normal. I probably would, but I don't know. I don't know. Would I? I don't know. I don't know whether I would or not. I really don't know because I've not experienced it. I don't know. You know, I don't know how I'd be. I don't know how I'd be in that respect. I mean, I have a feeling that it would just continue, but then there'd be an extra person stood here, and I think that that's probably going to be correct. But at the same time, I do think like you think, and I think that maybe I'll tone myself down a little bit because I've got someone else there. But then again, is that becoming less of yourself because of another person. And if you're less of yourself because of your girlfriend, then surely that's not a good relationship to be in. So I would hope that she stands here and we would bounce off each other really well, and I would just be me and she would be her. That's how I'd hope it would be. So anyway, I don't know. Let's go up the chat a little bit. Oh, we've got 31 people watching. That's cool. Oh, David's in there. Hi, David. About time, Adam. Stream a day at the moment. It's not a stream a day. I do like 2 a week, all right? But yeah, I know what you mean. I do need to calm it down a bit on my YouTube fun. What have I stumbled on here? I don't know, just a bit of a ramble. You know, you can't categorize Thursday Talks. It's its own thing. It's its own mental weird thing. And it's my corner of the internet. And I'm really happy to be sharing it with a great bunch of people who come in every week and just listen to me ramble and basically waste an hour of their life. But at the same time, I get something really good from it. And I hope that you guys at least get something from it as well. But yeah, I don't even think you can categorize this show, to be honest. Little bit, David. Ads rambling about taking a day off. Yeah, as usual. Right then. Let's go down. Oh, it's jumped again. About 5% of mine are GSP, mainly clothing, but some push go too. Maybe my 20% is high then. I don't know. Maybe it's what I'm selling, or don't know. Weird. Oh right, thought it would have been more Southwest sellers. Oh, is Southwest seller? One sec. What's he said? Send about 1 a week, so about only 5%. Wow, that's maybe I'm estimating too much at 20. Maybe mine is a bit less than that. But every time I'm doing my parcels, and say I have a batch of 10 parcels, I always seem to have a couple GSP, and that would be 20%. So I don't know. Maybe it's a bit less than maybe it's 15, but I would say, and without calculating, it's definitely between that 15 and 25%. It can't be below 15%. Just can't be. You know, I feel like I send quite a few. Right, here we go. Try to do a deal. Oh wait, where are we? Try to do a deal on some G1 transformers today, but guy wanted too much. I don't know. Yeah, how do you tell the G1 from like G2 or something? I don't know. I don't know how you even. I don't know about transformers. That's one thing that I've not really picked up. I picked up like one transformer figure that I don't even know where it is gone. I honestly don't. But I might have sold it or something. But I don't know. But I don't really know anything about that. But it's interesting to learn, isn't it? Can I ask why Saturday for a day off? No boot sales. Are you okay for stock? Is it because it's probably the best day for being social? I've basically I've analysed it. Where in my area there's not really any Saturday boot sales. There's no Wednesday boot sales, Thursday boot sales, that sort of stuff. Unless I were to drive about sort of 45 minutes or an hour, which I would do, but it's like if I've got enough stock from the auctions and things like that, and I've got a ton of stock as it is, and I'm sniping on eBay, it's like I'd rather just go to the Sunday one. So the other thing is I wanted to do a weekday, but I've not got the car between Wednesday and Friday until I get a car of my own. So then I'd just be hanging around the house, and then I'd want to get on with reselling work. I thought about a Monday, but then, oh God, no, actually not Monday because of parcels. Then I thought Tuesday, and then I thought, well, Tuesday, you know. Then I thought Sunday, but then I thought, oh no, I can't do that because of boot sales. So I thought, yeah, Saturday. And the good thing is, if any of my friends, as you say, it's about being more social. If any of my friends have got a 9-to-5 job, which few of them have, it means that then on the weekend I can see them. So I just thought it was a good day for me personally. But I was gonna actually save it for today and just ask you guys to pick a day other than Sunday, Monday. Yeah, basically Sunday or Monday, and then if you pick Wednesday through Friday, then I'd have to live with it. But I think that Saturday's a better day. I think Saturday's good for me. So, I think Ads is into grunge, would need to grow his hair a bit. I'm not into grunge. I used to be into for a very short time, I used to be into what's known as, I think it's Screamo, where it's like Bring Me the Horizon and all that sort of stuff. I liked that because there was a girl who I knew who liked it, and I thought, oh yeah, I like this same music because I kind of liked her a little bit. And you know, when you're young, you change your personality a little bit for someone. But yeah, so I got into Screamo and stuff like that. And there was a phase where I wore skinny jeans, you know, tight skinny jeans, and I wore like, well, that's where that coat comes from. I wore that coat every day for the summer of, pretty much every day for the summer of 2013. Because that was like my best summer, 2013. I was only 17, but I absolutely, well, I mean, only 17, I'm only 21 now, but, you know, it was such a good summer because that was my last summer before I started working at Marshall's alongside doing college. So that was a really nice, that was a really cool summer because I got the full summer. I had a house party, well, I had a couple of house parties here, and my mum and dad told me off like crazy. I had, we went camping. We went all over the place. We had like a little group of friends, you know, like you do. We went camping. We went not skinny. I said skinny dipping there. We didn't go skinny dipping. I mean, we just went in like a river. But I don't know why I said skinny dipping. But yeah, we just like went in a river, and that was pretty cool. And oh, we did loads of stuff. It was really, really cool. Really good summer. And I did change over that summer a little bit in terms of what I was like personality-wise. I was a different person. I started, you know, that was when I started vaping on my vapey cigarette thing. That's when I started doing smoking a little bit, you know, doing fags and stuff like that, only very mildly, and all that sort of stuff. So but it was a great summer. I forgot my point. What was my point? I forgot my point. But no, yeah, so what was I going to say? What was I going to say? What is this? I don't even know where I've gone. Where have I gone? Let me see that comment again. No, so sorry, yeah, grunge. So, yeah, but oh God, I don't even know where I trailed off to then. But no, well, that was a really good summer, and that was a point in my life where, yeah, I did like a bit of screamo and stuff like that. But it's weird how you change throughout your life. But I mean, like I wear the same coat, but I'm not the same man. You know, it's weird. It's amazing. You know, and that's maybe why I like to keep my coats, because it reminds me of the person I used to be. And I often think of my life, because I love Doctor Who so much, and no, we're not going to go into Doctor Who so much, but I often think of my life as segments, and like I've regenerated into a new person. And yeah, I feel like, although I've got that same coat, I wear that same coat, I'm a different person now, and it's weird. But it's nice to look at your life like that, you know, remember who you were and what it was like to be like that, and then move on, and then, you know, in 20 years' time, I'll remember how I was now, you know, and it's nice. Dare you to get some Venga Boys tunes in the background of your Insta videos today, Ryan? Lol. Venga Boys, that's great. You absolutely love Venga Boys, don't you, David? You always go on about it. Boldy is best. No waiting time. About hair. What? Boldy? What's Boldy? Ads plus skinny jeans. I know my legs are like rakes anyway. They're really skinny. And then can you imagine like the skinny jeans just like tightening them down? It's just not good. Posh for me behind. Posh. Oh, like Posh Spice. Oh, we're talking about Spice Girls or something. I don't know. Someone said scary and stuff. I thought you'd be more like Jazz or Blues Brothers or something. Not Screamo. Haha. Ads. How old are you? I'm 21. As I think I mentioned then. But no, I'm every music. Like every. I mean, I've been into Screamo. I've been into blues. There was a massive time. It was 2014. I remember it very well. It was about the 7th or the 8th of December, and I went on a works Christmas do, and we went to like this speakeasy. It was a speakeasy do, and that was the first time I ever heard Minnie the Moocher, obviously originally done by Cab Calloway in 1933. but then we done by the Blues Brothers and Cab Calloway in I think 1980. But yeah, that was the first time I heard that song, and I asked one of my colleagues at the time, "What's this song? I really like this song," and he said it's Mini Vermuccia. And then I forgot about it for a few days. And what I used to do was I always research songs, and then what I'd do on YouTube, like I'd type in Mini Vermuccia on YouTube, and then what it'd take me down a rabbit hole. And then I'd be like, well, oh, who's this by? Oh, the Blues Brothers. And then you'd see all the Blues Brothers songs. And then what you do is you go to the suggested column, and then there's like Fats Domino on there and all this. And then you get into all the other bands in there. But yeah, I do like blues. I like the Blues Brothers. But every time in my life, I've gone through these different personalities, these different versions of myself. And along comes with it different music tastes, different fashion tastes, all that sort of stuff, and that's the person I've been. I am a Frankenstein of all different types of people, of all different genres, of all different. That's how I was in high school. I never had a bubble like that I called my own. I was popular for 5 minutes. I was in the bad crowd for 5 minutes. I was in the weird crowd for 5 minutes, and I was in all these different crowds for small piece of time. But no, I like that, and I like loads of different music, loads and loads of music. When I first got into music, the first band I ever got into was the Beach Boys, and I loved them, and I still do. So yeah, right then, let's go down, because we'll probably chat's gonna jump. It's gonna jump. Yep, it's jumped. Let's go up a bit. Right. Crazy days, and I've got some crazy stories that I won't even share on YouTube because they're far too bad for YouTube. But yeah, I think we all have those kind of stories though, that we probably wouldn't share with the world. Polish Jet, who give an F how you look? Well, I don't really. I don't now. I don't now. Obviously, I don't now. But yeah, years ago, I used to always change my looks and so I never changed. I was never one of those guys who had to do the hair up and had to look really nice. But I mean, in the sense that I would always have to look good in my own opinion. Like, for me, this looks cool. For everyone else, it probably doesn't look cool. But as long as it looks cool for me, I'm comfortable in that skin. So, but if it didn't look cool for me, I'd immediately, oh God, no, get this off. But yeah, so I wasn't particularly bothered about how I looked, but I was, in terms of other people's eyes, but through my own eyes, I wanted to look cool and weird and different. Right, let's go down the chat again. Ads, if you were in a reselling band, what would they be called and who would be in the band? Well, I've scripted a reselling song. And again, this goes back to doing all these side projects and stuff. It just it takes me time that really I should be spending on my eBay and Amazon. So all these things are going to have to get drawn back a little bit. And that's not to say I won't ever do comedy shorts again or anything like that. There will be a time I'll do them, but we just need to get pulled back a little bit, and my reins need to come in on them. But I have actually scripted a reselling song, but I need to find a good backing track for it, and I need to find a good singer, because I mean I could sing it myself, but I've had a go and it's not coming out the best. But if I was in a band, a reselling band, I don't know what I'd call it. The Treasure, I don't know. I've got a phone call, so I'm a bit distracted, but I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. Treasure. I'm thinking like Treasure. No. Oh, I know what. If Nick was in a band, he'd probably call it the Tap Monkeys or something. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of one. I don't know. It's such a hard question. That is such a hard question. It's hard enough to make a band name anyway, but let alone to try and do it on the spot. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I know that Nick would have the Tap Monkeys, so that's out the window. But so just something that is pretty cool, Right then, Was it a work stew from your reselling business? No, it wasn't, because I don't have a work stew, because I don't have any employees. But it was back when I was working at the auction house. Right, let me go up a bit, because oh, Nearly Newcastle says, afternoon ads and everyone. Hi there. David, do you like the jacket? It's beautiful, mate. Oh, great, nice. I'm sure he's not that into it, but yeah, okay, I'll take it anyway. You need it where you live. Cold up there, innit? Well, that's what the weather girl says. It's not that cold today. It's probably, I don't know, 16 degrees, 15 degrees. I don't know. I'm not a weatherman. I'm not a meteorologist, but 15, 16 degrees, something like that. So it's cool, but it's not cold. Maybe it's a bit more than that. Maybe it's 17, 18. I don't know. But it's not cold. It's not. You don't even really need a jacket today. You could go out without a jacket. It's that sort of weather. But, you know, I like wearing jackets. I heard Ads was in a one-man band, but split up over musical differences. Oh, God. When is the reselling song being released? Get it released as an Xmas charity single. As I say, I need to get things for it, so I don't know. It's one of them things that I need it to be good. I like things to be good, and I like to better myself. So I want someone to sing it. But if anyone's like a singer in their spare time who watches me, you know, get in contact or something. I can send you the lyrics and then you can record it for me or something. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know whether anyone's a singer, but yeah, I need a singer basically. I mean, I do need a backing track, but I can, with a bit of digging and a little bit of time going into it, which again, shouldn't really be spending time on things like that. They don't really make me any money or anything like that, or with eBay and Amazon. But you know, if I can find a backing track, then that's sorted. But anyway, The Hall is a great name. Oh yeah, The Hall. That could do it. As in HAUL. Just for those watching after the chat. What Xmas bonus would you give to your employees if you had some? I'd give them extra hours. I would be quite a nice boss, actually. I've had visions of me employing people anyway in the future, and I always want to take on someone young. So I always have visions of myself being around the age of maybe, let's say, about 47 to 55, let's say. That's the age I feel I'll be. And I always have visions of taking on part-time staff who's a younger guy or a younger girl, to mentor them, to help them. And I wouldn't spoon feed them information, because I don't think that's a good thing for a mentor to do. But the role of a mentor is to teach a man to fish or teach a woman to fish, instead of just giving them the fish. So, for example, I could sit here and all these new people, say there's new people watching this, I could say, right, you need to do this. And what would that achieve? Because then those people are just going to come back to me and say, well, what do I need to do now? What do I need to do now? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you do this, do that, do this, that, this, you know, and all that sort of stuff. What I want to do when I'm mentoring people is tell them about the things about, you know, what they need to do, but tell them in a way so that they can do it themselves next time, and tell and structure their learning and make them an individual and make them have that self-employed mindset. So when they leave my shop, when they're 22 or whatever, maybe they've gone off to uni at 20, 21 or whatever, and then they go off to uni, because I'm thinking I might get someone who's maybe, you know, just left college or in college or something, do some part-time hours. Then I basically give them this ability to teach themselves to fish, you know, teach themselves to go out there and attack whatever they do in their life, attack it. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to do that with my own kids. You know, I'm going to really, you know, and it's not, I'm not trying to force them down the road of self-employment or anything like that. I just want to teach them how to be an individual who can go out there, have the confidence to do things, and go out there and basically get what they need, what they want, attract the kind of people that they need to get to where they need to be. Whatever job, whatever career path they choose to do is cool, but I need to give them that sort of teach a man to fish rather than just giving them a fish. So that's kind of, yeah, so that's kind of what I want with regards to employment. And obviously I would be very fair on wages, because I feel like a lot of young people nowadays they start off on so low hourly rates and stuff. And I know that minimum wage is creeping up and it is fairly okay, but you know, I mean, we don't get mega money, and I would like, if I could, you know, if it makes financial business sense, sound business sense, I would give them a little bit more money than other people, you know, in the same business. So, yeah, but that's it. Anyway, I don't know. I just ramble about things. I feel like I've lived a lot longer in my head than I have in my body. So, for example, like, I may have a slightly older mind, but my body's not caught up yet. And also I haven't actually got that experience in reality. So I've got it in my mind. I've got that experience in my mind a little bit, but I've not actually got it in reality. I've just got it in my own mind. So what I really can't wait for, and I know this sounds really like wishing your life away, and I'm not wishing my life away. That's not, I mean, I enjoy being young. I really do. I love being young, but like anyone would, because it's great. But and if you've experienced being young, you'll know that. But I also really can't wait to get into a stage of my life where, you know, yes, okay, my body's slowing down and stuff, but I've got a lot more experience and wealth of knowledge, and I can, you know, talk to people who are younger than me and help them and encourage them and stuff like that. I like that nurturing factor. I like doing that. So it's just I can't do that now because I'm too young. You know, I'm the kid that needs to be nurtured by someone, so, or helped by someone, and you know, and taught a little bit more. And I'm okay with that. But I can't wait to get to that stage where I can be the mentor and stuff. And again, it was like yesterday I was saying, like sort of controlling factor that I have in my mind. I like to be in control and stuff, and maybe that's a part of that. But how can I say he rambles a bit? Why do I ramble a lot more than a bit? I think I do ramble a lot more than a bit. We've got Fake Rachel in the chat. She's not been in there for a while. Where is she? I haven't. What song is it? Oh, what do you mean? What song? No, I've not. If you're talking about the song that we're talking about, I've not released it yet or anything. I've wrote it, but I need a backing track and stuff. Like when celebs get together and sing for charity, resellers on top of a pop. Hey, that's what we could do. That's a good idea. We all, the YouTube resellers could sing the song. So we could do that. That's a good idea. Oh, that's a great idea. We could do that. I know it would be really like off pitch and stuff, because some people will be like at different notes from other people, but maybe we could either do like all together, sing it all together, and then I can try and crop it together. Don't know how it would work though, because my editing software, don't think it's going to be capable of overlapping all those, but I don't know, but it's a good idea. It's a good idea if I could get the editing software together and stuff. But I don't know. Gonna take him some time to catch up with this chat. Oops, sorry, ads. Yeah, it is. It's gonna take me a bit of time. What you up to, Fake? The Insta stories are not coming out today. Oh, you're all on Instagram, are you? I still don't get that. It's all newfangled. Click fingers and ads is back in the room. Yeah, boom, done. Oh, right, I've already read that. Sorry, but what is GSP? That's exactly what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. GSP stands for the Global Shipping Program, and it's basically a way of like, it's sort of, it weighs out risk in terms of international shipping for you. It's like an intermediary or almost, and what it does is you ship. The Global Shipping Program is a centre in the UK. I think it's moved somewhere. Where's it moved to? It's not Lincoln, is it? It's moved to. Anyway, it was in Derby, and it's moved somewhere else now, or there's a new one opened up. But you send it, and it's completely run by eBay. You send your item to the address eBay specifies, which is this global shipping center. And then they, I believe they repackage your items, but I'm not too sure on that. But they might repackage your items. And then they forward that on to your buyer. And obviously, once it's got to the global shipping program, you've got the item there. So then your risk is gone then, basically, because eBay is then handling the forwarding it on to the buyer. So it's quite good in that respect. It's a good way of doing international shipping. But I'm not an expert on the global shipping program. I can give you the basics, but I can't give you any more than that. You'll have to go to eBay and then type in, like, in the forums or whatever there, or help pages, global shipping program, and then you can see all information for the end of time. You can keep going back to it and reading it. And yeah, so that's probably the best thing to do. I got proof of postage. Is that any good? You accept that as proof? Oh, what other all just having a chat? Oh, Litchfield. Right, I knew it began with an L. We're all just having a chat in the chat. Not run by eBay. Oh, is it run by Pitney? Oh, is it? Oh, it's run by. Oh, I'm wrong then. I'm wrong. It's run by Pitney Bowes or Pitney Bowers. I can never say that, on behalf of eBay. So yeah, that's something I've learned. I thought it was. I'm sure I've got told by numerous people it's not run by eBay, but yeah, okay. Yeah, so run by Pitney Bowes or Pitney Bowers, however you say that, on behalf of eBay. So that's cool. But the principle is still the same, you know. Right then, haha, I love all the noises. If I don't get two ka-chings, I get suspect of an offer. Oh, whatever, we're just having a chat. Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about this as well. Have you guys seen in the last, what are we, 2 o'clock? How long have we been going? Probably been going about 45 minutes or so. But we'll go for a little bit longer. Have you guys been seeing a little bit of a boost in sales recently? Now, I think I saw this last year in September. It just creeped up a little bit, just a little bit. And then in October, it then creeped up again. And then in November, it then creeped up again. And then come end of November, December, it's like, oh my God, I can't do this. What am I doing? I don't know. And that is exactly what it's like. If you have the right items, if you're selling the right items, even if you're not selling all the right items, you know, you'll still see an increase, because I wouldn't say some of my items are very good, but they still sell. Or maybe not the items, but the listings aren't that good, and I need to work on that. But yeah, some of them aren't very good, but I still see an increase. But no, I just wanted to ask, because yesterday was about 260, and it was either the day before that, but was over 300. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on, you know? Because that is a substantial increase from, like, doing maybe 120 a day, something like that. You know, some days I do slightly less than 100, but most days now I'm quite happy to clear the 100. But yeah, it was just weird. It was just weird. But I've done some good turnover for this month already, and we're only a week into it, so I'm quite happy. Got to go now, says Derek. Adios, guys and gals. Bye, Derek. Was that the resellers dance, or what we're talking here? A date with ads is second prize. With a date with ads, second prize. A date with Danielle. What are you all talking about here? Oh right, okay. David says, "What's the 100th giveaway? Missed that earlier." Oh, no, it's not a date with ads. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We've got a few things to think about, really. Loads of people have put it in the chat. I need to actually write them down so then I know. But I don't know. There's a lot of options. There's one big option that I'm still considering, but I don't know. I don't know about it. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but it is monetary based. And it's an option that I think is a bit fairer. It's cool. It's a cool option. It's a nice option for me to do. It's a nice thing for me to do. And I wouldn't mind doing it. You know, I wouldn't mind doing it, but it's not a date or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. So, right, if you've got any more questions in the chat, please throw them in there, because I'll be going in a minute, because I've got to get on with photographing this lot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. 31 items, so I'm quite happy. So I wasn't lying before. I have over 30 items. I thought I might have about 28 actually, but it was around 30. But no, 31 items to list, so I'm happy with that. I just need to photograph them all first, and it's always a killer when you. I always do work because I do photographs on a daily basis. I'm not one of them people who do like 50 to 100 photos in a day. I completely get where the logic for doing that is, and I was talking to Ryan yesterday when I went round, and we were saying it might be worth me actually doing that and just doing like the 50 to 100 items photographed a day, not a day, but on one day, and then like list them all the next couple of days. But yeah, I'm the kind of person who just does like usually 10 items, 20 items photographed in a day, so it's not too bad. But when you get, because I'm wanting to do a bit more than this as well, I want to get to about 40. So when I've got 40 items to list, to photograph, sorry, it's like, oh, once I get past the photograph stage, I'm fine, man. I'm away, because I'm like, well, I've got the photographs now, so I may as well list them. You know, I'm going to just blast through my listings. And sometimes it does take me a bit of motivation, to work up a bit of motivation to list them. But usually once I've got past that photography stage, they're on my phone, and then I feel like, oh, well, I may as well list them. So yeah, it's one of them things. I do all my photos in one day and list through the week then as I want. That's a good idea, you see. I am thinking of doing that. I think it might be more efficient, you know, but it's just that like mental thing of just doing like a hell of an amount of photos in one day. But I don't know. But then again, you've not got your photos to do for the next like 4 or 5 days. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's missed it. Why? What have I missed? Ads, have you? He is on another ramble. Won't see the question. Ads, have you asked before? Have you sold anything from your cabinet yet? I got a message from a local reseller who I've met up with a few times, and she went to my cabinet yesterday and she videoed it for me because she wanted to video it basically, and she showed me the video, and I looked like down the video of the cabinet and I couldn't see anything that had gone. So until I am going to ring up like, I don't know, Sunday or something when it's been like a week, because it was last Saturday that I put it all in there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think I need another weekend to go by because you get a lot of footfall at weekend. Get another weekend to go by, and then maybe if I ring up Sunday or Monday, then I might have my first sale. But it's only the first week, you know. I mean, well, it's actually only 5 days in, so you know, I've got to give it a bit of time. If it takes about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get my first sale, then so be it. But yeah, I would really like my first sale, even if it's just a little bread and butter one for 3, 4, 5, 6 quid or whatever. But yeah, it's one of them things, as I mentioned, that the antiques trade is quite slow. It is on eBay. It's just the same on eBay. I don't think I can be expecting massive things, even though I did have big expectations. I think I need to lower them a bit and reevaluate where I am again with it, and just think, you know, I'm not going to see big numbers straight away. I've got to wait for it a little bit, and I've got to try different things out in my cabinet as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a bit of an experiment, but hopefully we'll get there. Ads, I'm getting a booth in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, that's cool. So are you on a waiting list currently then? That's Southwest Sellers who says that. Right, and forget it, Southwest Sellers. He ain't going to see that now. What do you mean? I've just answered it. I get 120 items, photograph ready to list, do-it-yourself lifestyle says. Wow, 120 items. Whew. Right, where are we in the chat? Got a bail, folks. Got a long afternoon of website maintenance ahead. Oh, God. I wouldn't like to do that, but yeah. If it floats your boat, that's cool. Adam Kelsey, forget it, Southwest. Oh, no, I've already read that out. Oh, you are on a roll. Get your questions in. Yeah, I am on a roll. Yeah, thank you very much. I did see the question. Not a lot to list. Not on a list. Catch you later, David. David got his fingers in all pies, lol. 10 feet by 10 feet by 6.5 feet for £140 a month. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you have to, what am I going to say? Do you have to like work there a day or something? I think if I go up to a booth, I have to do 1 or 2 days at the centre a month. But if you're doing enough turnover there, you know, even if you're doing like, say you're doing, let's say you do 400 or something a month or something like that, 300 or 400 a month, it's probably just about worth doing the 2 days there as well. Because what you can do is take some photos on your phone and just list while you sat on the desk, you know, and then when you get a customer, you just put your phone away, you know. So yeah, it's probably worth doing if you get enough turnover, like in terms of, you know, if I were to go into a booth and have to do for 2 days, it's probably worth it. And that's not mentioning the accounting for the contacts and stuff you make. And you can always try and sell your items a little bit more. Like, for example, if you've got a booth there and it's number 8, you say, oh, did you have a nice looking number 8? Yeah, that. And then you can pretend that it's not your booth and you're like, yeah, there's some nice things in that booth, you know. Yeah, I mean, I've had a few things from that myself, and so I can do. I don't know whether that's all above board, but I would probably be the kind of guy to do that and just like it's a salesman tactic, isn't it? You know, and then we go, oh no, I love it. Oh, what we got in there? Oh yeah, and then we wander off to the booth, and it's like, oh yeah, I like that. And then you come back and you say thank you very much, you know, and all that. You're like, yeah, cha-ching. But yeah, that's just a little, that's a little thing that I would probably end up doing. How many items Southwest sellers you putting in? No work and no commission. Oh, that is so good. That is awesome. No commission. That's a big one. No commission. Now, I don't think we get commission on this one, but we do have to do the 2 days work. But I don't think we get commission. I think it's 150 at ours. But yeah, that's good. That is no commission. The no commission thing is good. I think we've got no. As I say, I think we've got no commission at this one, but I don't know. Your booth, well, your cabinet did look attractive. Stood out to the one next to yours. That's what I thought as well. Sarah's in the chat actually. One second. Ah, cool. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to call you. Sorry, I'm just getting a message. Nice. Sorted. Right. Are you taking wage at the moment? I am. Last month I took 700 quid out. And this month I'm probably going to take about 500 out. I only have bills of like 150 quid though. So it's like all the other money is just going into savings or going into shares or cryptocurrency and things like that. I want to try, as I've mentioned, I have plans in the future and I want to be more focused. That's what this video is about. It's about getting focused. So now there's not going to be any more money put into those shares and that cryptocurrency and no more time. Those are long-term investments. So I can just leave them and they will just amount for me over time, hopefully. So obviously there is the risk that they will go down, but that's it now. They're drawn out. I've got enough money into them. I've got enough money invested to warrant letting them sit, right? I've got enough of an investment in them. So they're just going to sit now. I'm not worrying about them. I'm not focusing on them. And then each month, what's happening with my wages is I'm going to take out as much as I can and obviously put that into a savings account ready for a mortgage. And that's the best thing I can possibly do, in my opinion, I believe. And then after Christmas, if I can hit a good amount of turnover, you know, I'm not stressing about it. I'm not worried. I'm leveling myself off. I know I'm going to do good, but I'm not stressing and worrying about it anymore. You know, I'm just going with the flow. And if I can do a nice turnover, or even if I don't, all the money that I can afford to do after fourth quarter in January, I'm putting away. All the money I can afford to, I'm putting away, and that'll be going towards a mortgage. And then again, month on month, I'm going to continue doing that for the next 2 years or so until I've got enough for a deposit. So, and then I'll get a deposit, and then that'll be it. I'm sorted then, really. But what I need to, well, sorry, actually, I did make that a little, I made that sound very easy. but it's not going to be that easy. But I mean, what I'll do is I'll build up a nice, strong, big deposit, and then I'll go to the bank and say, look, here's my financials, here's me this, here's me that. By that time, I'll have been doing eBay and Amazon for hopefully about 4 or 5 years. So I've got a few years background. And then I'll go, look, I've got this massive deposit. Here's my financials. I'm all right to get a mortgage. Do a bit of a spiel, you know, a bit of salesman talk. And hopefully, fingers crossed, might not be that easy, but fingers crossed, I'll get the mortgage. And that'll be that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But I might have to go to different banks. It might be harder than I think, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get that mortgage. I'm not going to rent. I'm at a crucial time in my life where I can go down the renting avenue, and that's fine. I'm not saying anything against it. If people want to rent, that's fine. But then when I've got my family, I'm going to have, I want to get a mortgage. So why not just do it now? So I'm at a crucial point in my life now where I think I'm in a great position and I need to get that mortgage if I can. So yeah, go a limited company if you want a mortgage. Why is that? If you're a limited company, do they look at you differently or something? Or I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to have a look into that. Right. Good thing about cabinets/booths and any vehicles used solely for a business are tax deductible. So no loss apart from time if it does not work out. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Will you take on any staff? It's a very good question. I will be doing, most probably at some point. I'll get that straight right now. With the focus plans I have, I probably 90% certain I will take on staff at some point. If the plans work out, that is. If things fall into place like they fall into place. Now, if I don't need staff, I won't be taking any on because you don't need them. It's stupid, right? But I feel like I will get to a point one day in my business, the way I'm going, I will need to take on staff. But that will not be relating to my eBay and Amazon business. I will always do that side of it myself. But this is for my future plan. But no, I do see a point. I do see a point where I'll need to take on staff. And that's going to be a whole nother thing again, but we'll get through it. We'll do it step by step. We'll be calm about it. We'll get the paperwork done. We'll get things sorted and it'll come in time. But I'm not worrying about that now. I'm just focusing on what makes me money at the moment, which is my eBay and Amazon, and whatever future plans, you know, roll out over due course, that's fine. You know, I'll have some sort of focus, but you know, I'll let things go their own way and have a bit of flow as well. I think that's the best way, and that's what I need to do. Save, deposit, move ASAP, simple plan, stick to this, you will go far in life. Yeah, I think that simplicity is a big thing, and that's what I wasn't doing. You know, over the last few weeks, I've moved away from simplicity, and I moved towards like, yeah, I want to do this, 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 and this. And I just think I need to get back on track a little bit. And that's what I'm doing. These are the things that I've outlined in this video. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what's going to help me succeed in business. It's what's going to help me succeed by sticking to my guns, doing things, you know, bettering the things I'm doing currently rather than trying to add all these different things in that, you know, in the end won't help me most probably because I've just got too much on my plate. So yeah, ads, don't stop 2 sales since you have been on. Oh really, we got 2 sales, that's awesome. I think I'm up to, I think I've done about 3 or 4 sales today, but I'm on 92 quid. So that's not too bad for 2 or 3, well, 3 or 4 sales. It's like over 20 quid average. I got 160 quid sale and then like 120. Oh no, I've only done 3 sales. So yeah, 3 sales. So one £60, one £25, and one like, well, what's the difference? Oh, one 7 quid one or 8 quid one. I'd stop. I've had no sales since you've been on. I'm gonna stop in a minute anyway because we're getting quite on. Yeah, you get paid a wage from the company, even if it's yours and it's tax advantageous. Ah, right, cool. you may be able to pick up a property at auction worth taking to an independent mortgage broker. I use London and Country to see what way is the best way to secure a mortgage in the future. Oh, cool. I'll have to look into it loads. Yeah, maybe at auction might be a good idea, actually. And it goes along with hand in hand with my like reselling attitude. You know, buy it from auction. You know, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's a long way off. I'm just going how I'm going. At the moment, I'm going to put the money away. I'm gonna have that as a side thing that's going in my bank every month. But I'm not going to focus on it too much yet because I can't see that far forward yet. So I need to focus on what makes me money at the moment, get my business up to where it needs to be, which it already pretty much is there. But, you know, I just need that final push in fourth quarter to get it really strong. And then I can think, right, I can think a little bit more forward then. But at the moment, we're just going to chill. Get some perspective, as it says in the title. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I will be back probably early next week. I'll probably get some work done the next few days, get my head down. I'll have my day off on Saturday, and I'll come back to you maybe early next week or something like that. Don't know what in the form of. I don't know whether it'll be a haul video, sales video, or whatever. But I'll come back to you very soon, and yeah, and I'll have a chat to you guys as always. So yeah, see you very soon. Thank you everyone for joining me as normal. I really appreciate it. It's you guys who make the chat, and yeah, see you very soon, guys.